Hey everybody, it's Amber from MicroArtistry, and I wanted to introduce you to our new product today. It is the MicroArtistry Lift and Tint palette. So this is a pretty cool little tool. It's going to help you a lot in your studio. I get to chatting with my clients a lot of times, and sometimes I kind of forget where I put my products. So I like to lay out my products, and I thought, it'd be good to have something if it like an actual thing for me to put my products on that I can move around, carry in my hand, and use while I'm working on someone. So what we designed is the MicroArtistry Lift and Tint palette, and it's going to have a spot 1, 2, and 3 for your brow lamination or lash lift um, 1, 2, and 3 solutions. And it also comes with this little bag and the MicroArtistry B02 angled tint brush. So, as you can see, it's a nice sharp angle, and this is designed to use with your tint. So I'm going to show you guys how to use the palette today and why it's a convenient tool for you. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at the ratios. So we have 10, 15, 25, and 50%. So 50-50 ratio would be half of the palette where it says 50%, and then the other half where it says the other numbers filled up. We're looking at the Bronson top colors. Top mixes, we have that on our website for a free download if you guys want to check that out if you don't have their top mixes. And one of their top mixes is going to be 60% of the number 5 light brown and 40% of the number 6. So if you don't know how to do like 60-40, this is going to be a really easy way to show you. So the first thing we're going to do is fill in the 40. So 25 plus 15 is 40. So that's your 40%. And then that means that 50 and 10 is your 60%. So we just have to add up to 100 and it's going to be pretty quick and easy. So I'm just going to show you how I do it at my office. I'm going to fill it up 50% and 10%, and then the other 40 is already done. So it's pretty quick. Then we've got a 60-40 ratio, and I'm just going to clean it up here with my B01 highlight brush so that way I can make sure that all of that area is nice and clean and fully filled up for my ratios. And you can eyeball it, but if you want to be very precise, sometimes formulas have 10% graphite, and then we have, or 10% um, red chestnut, and we have 50% of something else. And it's just like some of these formulas, when you look at the groups and these girls have these amazing, eyebrows, and they're like 10%, 50%, all of these things. And then people are like, oh, how do I do that? So it's pretty easy once you have this little palette to help you. And then you can get your own formulations and make sure you always write them down so that way when your client comes back exactly what colors you did, because these are all intermixable and they're so much fun to play with. So you can just see me mixing it up now that I have my developer in the 100% developer slot. You can see that I'm just mixing it up. And this is going to be completely sanitizable. It should be fairly stainless. It's actually etched into the plastic, so it's reusable, and you're going to be able to use this over and over and over again in your studio. So we have them for sale as a 1, 2, or 3. So that way, if you do a lot of tints, you can just throw one in the sanitizer and grab another one. So what you see me doing here is using the MicroArtistry Academy airless pump bottles for our lamination product. That was Elevate. I'm putting Elevate in the number 1 slot because in this instance, we're doing a brow lamination with a Bronson tint. So then I'm going to do my number 2 product, Balance, which you can see I just unlocked. We're going to put that in the number 2 spot. And they each come with like a little rubber stopper to keep everything fresh and airless. And then for number 3 is we're using Glaze, which is our number 3 product. and we're going to put that in the number 3 spot. So now I'm ready to work. Of course, you don't have to you can use them independently of each other. You don't have to use the tint portion if you're just using the lamination portion, and vice versa. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys this new product and help you understand how to use it. It's just very easy. You're going to figure out your ratio, what you want to use on your client, and then you're just going to fill it up with that proper amount of tint. And I'm going quick. You can go a lot slower and make sure that you're using the exact amount over the area. But the areas are actually really small because we don't need that much tint for our client's eyebrows. So again, we're just going to look at the palette. It's for 1, 2, and 3 Lash Lift or brow lamination products. And then we have the tint percentages 10, 15, 25, 50. So if somebody says I did 75%, you would just fill 25 and 50 and the rest would be the other color. And then you do the 100% developer, mix it all up, and you're ready to go. All right, guys, well, I hope you love it. It's for sale at microartistryacademy.com now. And please let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Thanks.